Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? This is your boy Rob Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Yeah, today is Monday, April 12th, 2021. And if y'all forgive me, because if we have any technical difficulties, I'm using a government phone to do this video right now. But we're going to do a little bit more in-depth video on this subject later on tonight, around about between 7 and 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. But we want to talk about this latest police-involved shooting that happened up in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. Whereas if police have already released the body cam footage of the whole incident, they saying they wanted to get out, early and show the people what happened because they believe that it was an accident. They believe that the officer meant to use his taser on this young man. Now, if you go back and look at the body cam footage, the young man was outside the car. You had a black officer who was detaining the young man. He had him against the car. He was putting handcuffs on him. A white officer walks up to give assistance. And as the white officer walks up, the young man broke away from the arresting police officer and jumped back in his car. Now you can see the white officer holding his service weapon for about 5-6 seconds in this video before he shot. Now, once he shot, he quickly said, now in the background, you can hear somebody saying, taser, taser, taser. You can hear the gunshots, somebody saying taser. And he shoots, and then he backs up and said, damn, shit, I thought I had my taser. Now, this leads me to ask the question. They say these events happen in a matter of seconds. Police have only a matter of seconds to make a decision. And I understand that because when I got shot in the mouth, say what? All right. When I got shot in the mouth, man, all that shit happened in a matter of seconds. Now, in this case, this officer had about 4 or 5 seconds where he was holding his weapon. You mean to tell me that in those 4 or 5 seconds, he could not recognize that he had actually his pistol as opposed to a taser? So it's a lot of questions that need to be answered. I mean, and also, black people get mad when I point stuff like this out. Hold on a second. Hey, King say, can you send him a cup of ice?
That was 50 cents.
I'll get it from him when I get over there. Bring it back to you. All right. But hey, what's going on, nephew? What's up, Hans? But black people don't like when I ask this one question. At what point do you play a part in your own death?
I say he ain't special. He about to pay 50 cents.
All right, I'll get it from him. Now, you got to realize this young brother was being detained already. And in the process of being detained, he broke loose from the officers and tried to jump in his car. That does not justify him being shot at all. But at what point do you play a part in your own death? You see what I'm saying? Hold on, I'll bring the chain right back. Y'all give me just a second. But yeah, because you got to realize the time to fight the police, man, is not on the side of the road. I appreciate you, bro. It's not on the side of the road. I'll bring your chain right back. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Yeah. So what happens is, again, I'm asking the question, what point do we play a part in our own death, man? Because if this young man would have simply complied, I hate to say it like that because, black people get tired of complying, especially when you think you're being wrong. Now, only reason why somebody would do something like this, if they got warrants, they know they're going to jail. or they just not aware of how the police have itchy trigger fingers. When this young man broke away, let me get one more cup of that ice. When this young man broke away, he basically put himself in a bad spot. You see what I'm saying? The best time to fight the police is not on the side of the road, because you're going to lose, and 9 times 10, you're going to lose your life. But the best time to fight the police is in a courtroom. Hey, suck it up, take that loss, man, go to jail. But we have to ask this question, because if the young man would have never broken loose and tried to get in his car and flee, he probably would have been in jail, but he'd been alive right now. That's just, it is what it is. You can get mad at me for telling you the truth, but it is what it is, man. So we're going to talk about this a lot in greater detail later on tonight. Y'all please join us. Hopefully we still have access to this phone so we can do this video. Oh, I'd like to thank Miss Sherry, Miss Williams, for that. That really, it was an unexpected blessing, and it's really appreciated, But anyway, y'all join us tonight between 7 and 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to talk a little bit more. We're going to ask the 2 questions. What kind of training are these police officers getting where this motherfucker thought he had his taser in his hand? When everybody, even he could see, he should have saw, even in the 4-5 seconds that it took for this whole altercation to take place, that was not his taser. Anybody that ever handled a weapon and a taser, I done handled both of them, knows the feeling is different. And if you're a police officer, shouldn't you be trained to know that your gun is up above where your taser at? Usually your taser is down by your knee. It's on a holster strapped between your knee and your waist. So this man grabbed his pistol, hollered taser, 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 and shot this young man with his pistol. And now they're releasing the body cam footage early to try to show what they're going to try to say is he was resisting arrest. Well, truth is, he did resist arrest, but that didn't deserve him dying, being shot down. And again, I go back and say, black people, the time to fight the police is not on the side of the road, bro. You're going to lose every time you fight them on the side of the road. You fight them in a court of law. What part do you play in your own death? Again, it's a tragic situation, but the truth is what it is, and we need to hear this. If that young man would not have done what he's done, he'd have been in jail right now, but he would have been alive. So we have to start asking questions, man. What point do you use common sense? Don't nobody want to go to jail. No, fuck no. Don't nobody want to go to jail. But when you see it's inevitable, suck it up like a man and go and do what you got to do inside that jailhouse. At least you will be alive to tell the story, man. So y'all join us a little bit later on tonight, and we're going to come back hard to paint with this. Till then, y'all be blessed.